Hey everyone, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. I'd like to welcome you all to the webinar. We're excited to have you join us today. We are going to record this so that way if you've got folks that were interested in attending but weren't able to, hopefully we'll have a good recording for them to listen in later. So I'm Haley Hines and I'm going to be your host for the call today. I'm also joined by Jeff Croy, who is the president and CEO of YoFi Wellness, and we also have Brittany, who is our marketing expert and guru. So it'll be the three of us walking you through the information tonight. And again, we're excited to have you here. So what I'd like to do is just first set the stage for what we're going to cover tonight, and then Jeff's going to go through some of the platform so you can kind of see a lot of the functionality that I think you're going to be really excited about. And then hopefully we'll have plenty of time for questions and answers because we want to make sure that you guys get as much information out of this session as possible. So first I want to share with you, first of all, a little history. I've known Jeff for several years. We've worked on and off together in the corporate wellness field, and historically, this platform has only been made available through that market. So it's been distributed through either health plans or brokers and consultants directly to employees. When we started working together several months ago, realized that it might be a great opportunity for health coaches to have this as a platform that they can reach their clients and provide this great benefit that has historically only been offered to employees directly to their clients. So, what you're going to see tonight is just an opportunity that makes that available to you in a private labeled fashion. So, this screen that you're seeing right now is essentially my platform that I've private labeled for my own company, my own health coaching practice, which is called Labella Living. I just wanted to give you a feel and a taste for what that would look like if it's your platform. So your logo would go in this top left corner, and then the skin of the site would reflect your colors and graphics. So just to give you an idea of what it looks like. The other thing that I wanted to share with you is what the sales page would look like. And I'll go back over this at the end of the webinar, but just wanted to make this kind of at top of mind. So this is my Labella, my health coaching site. And what I did was just put a page and link on here to overview what the program is um, for YoFi. So essentially, it's giving my clients the opportunity to see what it is that we're offering, and then also gives them an opportunity at the end of the page to get started with a subscription today. So with that, I'd like to transfer this over to Jeff so you can really give them a good sense, Jeff, of what the platform is, what it looks like, and some of the key functionality that I think is going to be the most interesting for them.
Okay, great. Thanks, Haley, and thanks everybody for joining us. I'm really excited about this because YoFi Wellness has been very well received in the corporate wellness market, or I call it the population wellness market, because it's a very easy to use platform that inspires activity, but also it is one that gets a lot of engagement and allows for people to direct other people, if you will, and even for participants to create unique experiences with it. And so I'm going to take you through some of the functionality tonight and show you some of the back-end reporting that will be available to you. And I hope that it inspires you, because we really believe that this is a new element to the health coaching business that can really turbocharge the experience of your clients and also add a new dimension to your practice. But what we are offering is a private labeled mobile app for each of your individual practices. Haley just showed you her private labeled app. This is our demo platform that I'm showing you right now. But when you send us your logo, we will create your very own app. It will have its own unique URL. So Haley's is labellaliving.yofiapp.com. This one is yofidemo.yofiapp.com. So they're all unique. And that allows us to drive analytics and reporting to a very specific level for you. So when the user logs in, this is what they see. And we have currently 5 different content categories and some really unique social functionality that I'll go through in a minute. But the first one is yoga, and we've got approximately 175 different yoga classes. You can sort them by level of intensity, duration, body part focus, type of workout, and even instructor. Once you select a class, and let's just say you wanted to select a full class on back bends that heal, you would simply pick the plus button, pick a day, pick a time zone, and we support every time zone in the world, which is important for travelers. You can either repeat it or not repeat it, say when to stop repeating it, and have a handy email reminder sent to you ahead of time. So if you like me, I like an email reminder, and once you do that, you can take that email reminder and drag it into whatever calendaring system you might use. So on the day of the class, you might wake up and see it there. You know that it's there for you. But then you also have that email reminder that comes through, and if you scheduled it with enough notice, you might have already dragged that into your calendar application, whether it's iCal or Microsoft Outlook, whatever the case may be. So on any device, whether it's an iPhone or an Android device or a Sony PlayStation or a web-enabled television, a desktop PC, it does not matter. This is available for you, and we've optimized for all the mobile devices as well as all the other devices. So the user then simply clicks on the link, and we'll see GoToMeeting sometimes buffers a little bit, but hopefully it won't buffer too much. And this is what the user experience is. I'm going to turn down the volume because we're on this call. So you won't hear the volume, but you can get an idea of what the the video looks like. And that's one of our instructors, that's Mitchell Blyer, and he's leading a class in back bends that heal. Now we've also got approximately 200 classes in fitness, and those can be sorted in a similar way. Nutrition, featuring several different nutritionists, as well as celebrity chefs and cooking schools. We've also got meditations, and these meditations are not philosophical or religious, but instead they're meant to really address some of the pain points that we all have in our daily lives. Everything from stress management to pain management to peak performance to worry issues, and smoking cessation is included there. And then for those folks that like to work out on a treadmill or a stationary bike, we've got these virtual environments. So each one is approximately 5 kilometers in length, or takes approximately 25 to 35 minutes to go through at a moderate jog. But you can also walk with them, or just ride a bike. But it takes you on a beautiful, lovely journey through the woods or on the beach, and it really shortens up your, makes you feel like you're getting through your workout in a very enjoyable way. So additionally, we've got a walking program that allows you to submit your daily steps, and that's a good way to keep track of your daily activity. And we provide great feedback to the user. So this feedback will show the user how they're staying motivated, how their classes are being counted over time, and it allows them to set goals. Shows them other things like the class types that they're viewing, their favorite classes, challenges they may have completed, and challenges in progress. So back to challenges. We've pre-produced some really great challenges. You can see them here, like the YoFi 7-Day Beginner Yoga Challenge. That's a really great one because it takes people through a gentle introduction to yoga. These are not difficult to do. The word challenge is meant to bring people back to the app on a sequential basis. It's really an engagement challenge. So the YoFi 7-Day Beginner Yoga Challenge really gets people up the learning curve quickly and in a gentle way. Each class is about 20 minutes. We've also got some cooking challenges like the YoFi Healthy Southwestern Cooking Challenge, the YoFi Office Yoga Challenge, the YoFi Post-Pregnancy Fitness Challenge, a Beginner Challenge, a Meditation Challenge. You get the idea. So it's really easy to engage. One of the features that I like most about this, though, is a way for users to create their own experience. So you can create your own content using playlists. And we've pre-produced some playlists in the general playlist category, but if you wanted to create your own, you could just name your own playlist, add content to it, and here's one that I've created called Full Body Blast. It's just different classes put together, and this one has all fitness, but let me go back and find one that has both fitness and so here's one that's got cardio. It's got the mountain trail for cardio. It's got a meditation in it, a calm retreat, and it's got yoga in it, the benefits of back bends, and it's got fitness as well with a combination at the end. So the user then can share it with their social network, and I haven't covered that yet, but for them to do that, they would just click the share button, and it would go to all of the people that they're subscribed to. One of the really cool things about this is that there is a social network that allows for community building, and it allows for people to share interesting and engaging experiences. So when you're managing your social network, you just click on your name. You have the opportunity to upload a picture here or an avatar. It keeps track of all of your activity. It also shows you what your playlists are that you've created, shows you your favorite classes, the challenges that you've completed, and the challenges in progress. It shows you who is subscribed to you. It also shows you who you're subscribed to. So if you complete a playlist of your own, if you create one of your own and share it with the people that you're subscribed to, you'll be able to really create a very engaging environment for your entire community. And that will be your own community. These networks are not outside of your app. So, you know, think of it as a way to maintain engagement and healthy living within the community of users that you're working with already anyway. I think it's a great feature. I think it adds a lot to the proposition for health coaching. A couple of other things that I wanted to highlight. We do provide communications, and each user will be getting regular communications weekly. And so here's one that we did for Labella Living. These are HTML email notifications, and when the user gets this, it's a dynamic link. So anywhere that they click, it's going to drive them back to their app. And once they log in, it will take them specifically to the content that's being highlighted. So that's a very exciting feature. And you might, wonder, well, how does all this help me as a health coach? I'll let Haley speak more to that in a minute, but I do want to show you the reporting that you can expect. And we will be providing monthly reports so that you can see how this is being used by your client. And this is just a quick look at the back end of our app, and I'll take you through how the reporting works. And we will go to the YoFi demo app and take a look at that report. Because you'll quickly be able to see that you can sort on any time, any date range, and create a report that looks just like this. So it shows the users, it shows the time that they're on the app, it shows the content category that they're engaged in, and it shows them, and it shows the percentage of time that they're spending in each content category. It's a very detailed report, but if you want to get even more detailed, you can do that. We can do it for you just by going to, let's see, there's that, stats. Thank you, Beth. Stats and the individual usage. So if we want to break it down even more specifically by class, you can see it there. We've got it tagged for the length of the class title, and the client's name. So it's a very robust reporting environment, and we'll be providing this kind of reporting to you on a monthly basis. So, Haley, was there anything else that you wanted me to cover here?
No, I think that was great, Jeff. Unless people have some other questions at the end, I think that's a pretty good overview. I think a lot of you guys will see where this just fits so nicely into a health coaching practice because it is the variety of offerings I think is so great. I also love the idea of the reporting. So that way, if you're working one on one with a client, in addition to this type of program, you can give them specific things that they should be doing, specific classes or things, and then actually track that from a reporting perspective. So I think that piece is really nice in terms of how to incorporate it into a health coaching practice. Okay, then I'm going to switch you back, Jeff, if that's all right.
Sure.
And okay, show my screen. Here we go. So again, I wanted to take you back through this page right here and just share with you what it would look like for you to have this as part of your coaching practice. Essentially, this is a link that I put on my website that just has all the details that a client would need in order to get started. So essentially, it's an overview. We've got a really quick video here that I can share with you that is just a nice way for them to see.
Introducing YoFi Wellness.
Sorry, guys, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. I know it's loud. But this will give you an idea of what you can use for promotion.
Dynamic online platform that gives you healthy living initiatives through inspiring and instructive video programs. Offering expert yoga, fitness, nutrition, and meditation video content, YoFi Wellness empowers you to live a healthier lifestyle. Under the trusted guidance of expert instructors, our videos make the journey to wellness engaging, fun, and easy. Accessible anywhere, anytime, our video content can be personalized to fit any fitness level and busy schedule. Now, let's take a look at how to make the most of YoFi, a wellness benefit that's fun and easy for you to gain better health, happiness, and peace of mind.
So that's just a real short snippet, but you can see that what we're trying to do is provide you with some really well done marketing and communication tools. So that way it helps you create a good presence with this in the market for your clients. And then they have the benefit of watching the video. They can see what it includes, then how they sign up, because we want to make it really easy for you as a coach to implement this into your practice. So it's virtually fairly automated. So once you get the information on your website, you can create a link to PayPal that then your clients could click at the bottom. They put in their information here, their payment information will be a recurring subscription every month for $14.99. Now, what happens is from that payment, you are then invoiced for whatever members that you have on that platform. So essentially, there's a one-time setup fee that includes your private labeled app, all of your marketing toolkit, all of the information that you're going to need to get started, and then your clients would just pay the $14.99. You would receive $5.99 per client per month. So for every subscription that you have on your private labeled app, you would make $5.99 a month. One thing that we're really excited about too is this give back portion. I think it's really important for us as we're trying to create better health and well-being in our community with our clients that we build in some type of give back option as well. So we've got $1 set aside. Right now our nonprofit partner is Africa Yoga Project, but essentially they're nonprofits that support the mission and vision of YoFi, which would be yoga, healthy cooking or healthy eating related type of programs, fitness related nonprofits. So just know that that's part of it is a give back portion. We also have a really lovely referral bonus. Some of you were referred by other coaches already on this call. So essentially what happens is for any referrals that we receive from you specifically, you would receive an additional $150 for each of those. So what I have here is just a couple of examples that show you just the additional revenue that you can make. Obviously, this is a great tool for a lot of reasons. One specifically is so that coaches can make additional monthly revenue. And again, this is something that clients will stay on for long periods of time and hopefully get great utilization and great engagement out of it. So this just gives you a snapshot of some of the financial pieces of the platform and what you can expect to make. So for example, if you wanted to make an additional $1,500 a month in referrals, that's 10 health coaches. If you had 20 people on your platform, 20 clients, you can expect an additional $1,100. If you had 100 subscribers, then that's about almost $7,000 per year. So this just gives you an idea of what's the possibility of incorporating this into your practice. So at this point, what I think would be great, Jeff, if you're okay with it, if we could open it up for questions. I know we're trying to keep it short and sweet from a content perspective. I think we've given you a lot of information. Now we'd love to be able to answer questions if you guys have any. Unless, Jeff, you have anything else to say before I open everybody up?
No, I'd love to get some questions. Would you mind putting your Labella app back up?
Sure. Here you go. Okay, let's unmute everybody. Okay, it sounds like, so it's suggesting that we don't all unmute at the same time. So if there's any audio problems, just let me know, and then we can unmute one at a time. How's that? Stacy, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, got it. Does anybody have any questions, comments, feedback? Stacy, I know you just sent me a text message saying, "Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get started. This sounds great." So that's exciting.
Yes.
Any specific questions from either you or any of the other folks on the call?
Yeah, I do have a question, Haley. So is there a referral link, or how do we know when how do we get those referrals to sign up?
Sure. So what'll happen is once we wrap up this call, we're recording right now, and then you'll be sent the recording along with all the different pieces that you saw today. So links to a couple of different things as well as to your referral, like a code, if you will. So that way, anyone that you send out this information to, they'll be tracked back to you.
Okay.
Okay. Is that feedback? Anyone else have any questions, comments? Samantha, did you have anything? I don't know if you can hear me.
I do have a question. I didn't know whether to press the raise the hand button or not.
Okay, wait. Actually, I can't hear you very well, so I'm going to mute the other folks. Okay, how about that? Is that better? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
There you go. Okay. I'm sorry. What was your question?
How many coaches do you have currently with YoFi?
Actually, we're just starting this. This is our first launch call. We've already got a few that registered because I was talking about it accidentally a little bit early, but yeah, this is really our first getting started. So obviously I've got mine ready to go. There's a couple of others that are in the process, but this is really the kickoff, the first kickoff call.
Okay. So no pilot programs have been done. Like, your website hasn't been considered, say, like a pilot where you try to reach out to others to get involved.
Not to other coaches. I've only done to clients. So
right. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. So for clients, yeah, it's been very well received. But this is our first call to really promote it to the coach community.
Okay.
And I would like to provide some context for you for the enterprise community. We do have approximately, think about 15,000 on the platform right now, and that number is growing quickly. But those are enterprise, direct enterprise customers, users, primarily corporate wellness users.
Does that help, Samantha?
It does. It definitely does. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. So like I said earlier, this historically has only been promoted to direct to employers. So this is the first time it's been offered in this kind of different distribution channel, if you will, direct to consumer. Yeah. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else have any other questions? Okay. Any other feedback? Any other information that would be helpful? Again, we appreciate you guys jumping on this first webinar with us. It's, as you know, obviously we're excited about it, but it's neat to have you join us for this first call. So if there's anything missing or anything that you think would be helpful for you to know, we'd love to hear that as well. Is there anything else that you think would be helpful to have on this type of webinar for it to help be more clear, or any additional information?
This is Samantha again. I just have one more question. I'm sorry.
Sure.
So along with the videos, keeping track of a specific client, can you yourself, the health coach of that site, prescribe, say, different, if they're interested in other types of exercises, or if they're not too keen on, the videos themselves? Are you, are you trying to offer any other types of programs that you specifically have come up with?
You mean non-fitness related programs?
No, I mean, so say if the videos that they see or if they try don't really work out for them, but they're interested in your feedback and wondering if you have any type of just like exercises, for instance. If they were to go out and exercise on their own, can you prescribe them different exercises, or is that kind of out of the range or out of the scope of this particular website?
So meaning different specific exercises that are not anywhere located in the platform.
Right, correct.
Like
Like
different
if they
videos.
can't take their video elsewhere, like can you say, okay, well, you can do X, Y, Z if you're at the gym yourself?
Oh, well, actually, Jeff, do you want to speak to how you utilize the app when you're at the gym?
Well, I think the question was, is there any way, if I understood it correctly, is there any way to track other activities that could be completely outside the scope of the app? Is that correct, Samantha?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, not currently, but we do have a development list, and one of the items on that list is it's an activity tracker. It's like a fitness tracker for different things. So it could be anything from doing aerobic dance, which is not on the app right now, to taking a hike in the mountains or wherever you happen to be. Those are all really important things, but currently that is not able to be handled on the app. The closest that we have for that is the walking program that I showed earlier.
Okay. Thank you.
So that way they can
Welcome.
track steps and things like that as well.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Anything else? Any other questions for anyone? I see Kristen. Kristen, are you there? Can you hear me?
I don't know how to tell you I can hear you.
Oh, there you go. Did you have any questions or any feedback?
I'm Gar.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I think we'll go ahead and wrap up the call. We appreciate again your time and your comments and feedback, and feel free to respond. I'll be sending out a follow-up email with the link to this, as well as additional information for you guys. If you are ready to get started, or if you have additional questions, feel free to let us know. Again, we're happy to share this information with you, and we look forward to working with you or answering any additional questions that you might have. Sound good?
Thank you.
Thanks,
Okay.
everybody. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great night.